Try this. What are you even doing, camera? So let me drop this down real quick. Get that out the way. Get this out of the way. And keep this here. There it is. All right, guys, what's going on? It is the OCPD Coach, Shannon Williams, and this is going to be a really, really quick stream. If you don't know who I am, what I like to do is help you all with progress, help you all build a healthier relationship with progress. The way I do that is showing you guys how I live, how I manage my task every single week, how I try to run my life like a business. And with that being said, I have to give you all some tough news, but it's part of what happens sometimes. So my video game, Retro Gamester Simulator, I originally had the game planned to come out this fall, this November, this December. However, I have made the decision as of about 2 hours ago that I am going to delay the game until spring of next year or whatever quarter 1 would be. And the reason why is this: I want to ensure that I have all of the necessary momentum before the game releases, and I'm catching myself really pushing it. And I haven't even had this thing play tested, and I was already trying to get a demo out by the end of this month. So knowing all of that, I just don't want to force a trash product out. And if you guys want to support the game, I think you guys will be even more inclined to support it, knowing that it will be available next year with a little bit more polish. And that being said, the work is not stopping on it. I'm going to continue working on this game as hard as I have been working. It's just that I want to make sure I am making calculated decisions, especially in the last 10 yards of whatever we have to do. Because many times that last 10 yards of whatever the project is when I start to get a little lazy or throw the towel in or whatever the case might be. And I don't want to jeopardize this because I have multiple projects that I have planned when this comes out. And it is what it is. Hey, many games are having to be having to be delayed. I'm not alone in that. I'm not going to make myself think I am alone, and I'm going to make sure I give you guys a good product. So that being said, let's hop into today's review. It's something about when I'm wearing this orange shirt. One thing, y'all. Something about when I'm wearing the orange shirt and then I have the orange lights. I just don't like the look. There it is. That's better. That's much better. So let's do this. Let's hop into our scene. There it is. And let's talk a little bit about what we have going on. So, cut that background music up a little bit. Go to my sound effects. And we are just going to look at what we have here. So, let's start in a different section this time. Let's start with in progress. OCPD Coach Thursday stream. That is what I'm working on right this second. So, I'm getting just knocking this one off the list. I think will be real easy when we're done with it. The next thing is rebuilding that first 15-minute experience. This has been the hardest thing. I've had so many bugs just pop up, and it's just the process is just a lot longer than I wanted it to. So I'm still working on this. I haven't even touched the bill rent payment system yet. I haven't touched any of this. So making everything feel snappy, creating a camera system, the easily forgotten details, implementing sound effects. I haven't done any of that. And even in my to-dos, set up customer voiceovers and animations. I don't know why this is in this sprint, but excuse me. This is actually not necessary for this sprint, so let me bump it out. This is something that I would more than likely put after a play test. I would do this after play testing. So let's push that back to post demo. All right, then I have more unit finalization for marketing. I don't think I'm gonna have time. Honestly, I've been back working and my time has been really moving faster than I thought it would. It's moving fast, a lot faster this week than it typically does. So a lot of things thought I had time for, I just have not. But we'll see. So that's a high risk task as far as being bumped out or pushed back. And then sending the game to testing, move that to blocked. Admin planning. This is just a general task I always get to give myself credit for. because that's setting my streams up, making sure I send out communications, all that good stuff. My meeting with Jameson, I bumped back. Something I do want to put on here is Fantastic Four. So, Fantastic Four came out, and I will definitely be spending some time with my son to go see that movie. So we are going to give ourselves credit for that. That goes in our tier 1 relationship bucket, which I always love to be able to get little notches on that one. And brainstorming because I am thinking about it. And yeah, we have the trailer requirement. Man, July 6th. Look at that. I'm almost 20 days behind that date. And it sucks, but it'll be all right. It'll be all right. We'll get through it. We'll get through it. Craft and marketing material is something that I have to do still. And that probably will not actually get done. Let me bump this. I'm not touching that this week because I won't have any marketing material until I have the, what do you call that? Until I have the units fleshed out. So there's no need to even have that there. And let's keep going. Flesh out the economy table, product costs, weapon costs. Again, this probably will not get looked at. And now that I bumped the date out, I'm a lot more comfortable bumping some of this stuff out because I won't be able to look at it and I don't want to put that unnecessary pressure in. And let's refresh it. So now that we bumped 2 tickets out, 2 or 3 out, let's check it out. Much better, much better, much better. And creating a camera system, honestly, let's bump this out too. This is not a mandatory thing. This is a nice to have. So there's no need to even have that in here. Having that Polaroid. And I like that a lot better. I think that's a lot more realistic. And we'll just see from here. We'll build from here. Being fair to myself for the future while also being productive, but gotta have some balance in there. Now let's knock out some things I did. So I shaved. That's a quick, easy win for us. Read my Bible. So today, I had a lesson going from Myron Golden. So that was what we had going on today. Cut my son's hair yesterday. I had a meeting this Monday for a new project that I'm probably going to be onboarding and knocking that out to bring some more funding in for Retro Game Store, just paying some stuff back. Got some wife time in. Yep. A lot of wife time in yesterday, actually. A whole lot of wife time. So that's dope. Working out. So again, getting my workouts in the way I can right now. So I did a couple walks to the mailbox and stuff like that. So that counts for me. Sometime, trademark check-in, and Sunday stream. And this is something that's not accounted for, but I was off from my full-time job for a full week. And every time I come back, I have to recycle my brain, really get my brain going because when you go from being able to think about your project all day long to thinking about a job, and then after thinking about a job, family, then your project, it's a whole different shift that you have to go through. So this is kind of a recovery week, but I know that me pushing the date back for the game's final release is gonna make me feel a lot better. I think I have a lot more freedom to finish the game in a way that I'm comfortable with, but also as I have new projects come up, I can start putting a few more resources with those for those projects if I need to. So that's today, and that is our weekly update. If you guys want to stay in the loop, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That is 100% free to do. Hit the check box and I mean the bell, and make sure you hit the top one, which is all notifications, just to make sure you don't miss a single update because I do know at times the updates do not seem to, when I release videos, they don't seem to go out. And another thing is I want you guys to wishlist Retro Game Store Simulator if you are interested in that game. And that's this one right here. I've been working on it for over a year now, and it's coming along. It actually, believe it or not, the fact that I was able to make a trailer back then and it looks even better now, I'm actually proud of myself that I didn't just rush this out because I'm tired of working on it. Instead, I'm expanding how long I'm working on it to make sure it's top notch. So I'm proud of myself for that. Another thing is that we will be streaming again this Saturday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. This is a work stream, so you will see me work and chill and answer a few questions. I might get back to doing teaching sessions pretty soon, but we'll see. And then I have a stream on Sunday. And Sunday is going to be the planning stream. So we'll go back through this list, see how much we got done, see how much we have left to do, and review how everything went this sprint. That being said, that is all that I have for you guys today. I hope that you all have a great week for the rest of the week and that you guys keep fighting for your life. If you have any questions, if you have any topics that you want me to address, make sure you let me know. I love to go into those topics and just discuss whatever you want to discuss. And outside of that, guys, keep fighting for your life. Peace.